The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Clark's Pump and Shop, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, La Rosa's Pizza, Mingy Beef Jerky, Prep Spin, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
Happy New Year. This is the 20th season of the Scholastic Ball Report. We're back for the new year. We got a great show for you this week, as always. We have a feature from WKYT from around the state. The Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, Lexington Catholic Knights, the boys basketball team, they're number one in the state. The Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week is Anderson Green from Lexington Christian Academy. From Nicholasville, we take a ride down the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week with some great sports action. And from UK Sports Medicine Healthcare, Tanner Eldridge is in to talk to us about a great topic. But we know what you want. You want the best highlights in the state of Kentucky? We got it with Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard, Lindsey Goff.
It's basketball from here on out.
And we begin, Brian, tonight with the defending 11th Region Boys champ and a team who we all know will be in the mix come March.
Yeah, that would be Madison Central and Henry Clay, both battle-tested 7-6 records. Indians passing the ball well. Jalen Davis, the dime to Eli Steele for the layup. The Devils got off to a little bit of a slow start, but look at the backyard move. That's an old man move. Keep that pivot, Henry Lynch. He had a baker's dozen. The Tribe feeds the big fella, Robbie Todd, shooting like a coach's son should. Turnaround's good, and that makes Mama Todd pretty happy. Henry Clay would build a 10-point lead. Conlon Brown, you give a guy named Brown some daylight, he's going to do that. But Central would rally to win it 55-53.
All right, round two of LCA in Dunbar. The Eagles knocking off the Dogs back in December by 2. Christian had a 4-game winning streak snapped last time out. Dunbar, they've dropped 2 straight. First quarter, off the inbounds play. LCA's Anderson Green drives and hits. Eagles race out to a 9-0 lead. Dunbar breaks the scoring drought. Cade Hilt flashes in the paint, gets the bucket and one. Lead cut to 7. More from the Dogs here. The ball, watch, it's going to move from corner all the way to the other corner. And it's Max Van Dyke, 3 names, 3 points. Dunbar gets back into it on the triple there. Benjamin Haggard from the same corner, lead to 4 now. LCA would put the hammer down after that. 80-51 the final there.
All right, Lafayette trying to break a 2-game losing skid at Tate's Creek, who dropped 4 of their last 5. And we pick it up in the second quarter. Musampa Bandamuna will drive. He will hang. He will hit. And the Generals lead by 1. Off the miss, Tate's Creek's Eric Hackett. Hey, you gotta have those guys that keep the ball alive. Offensive board. Offensive putback. And the Creekers are up by 3. DeMarcus Surratt misfires from 3. Creek rebounds, but the outlet stolen by Peyton Pritchard. Dr. Pritchard, he drives in on the floater. Creek, however, the winner, 73-59.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and Snap Deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Good things come to those who wait. Unless you use Distinctive Design Remodeling to upgrade your home, go from fine to fantastic faster than you might think. With this many finished projects, what are you waiting for? Get your project finished faster with Distinctive Design Remodeling.
I went food shopping at the supermarket. It had rained a lot. As I'm stepping into the place, I just slipped and went flying. I found out that I had a broken kneecap. Morgan & Morgan didn't accept the offer from the insurance company because it was not what I deserved. And I asked my attorney, I said, why would they even offer me that? And he said, because people take it. He says, we're not taking it. And we went to trial, and the jury ruled in my favor. I would highly recommend them 100 times over.
Past 2 hours.
Watch WKYT News live and on demand, totally free with no subscriptions. Local news, first alert weather, and original investigations. Stream WKYT for free now.
Going into Tuesday night's game against district rival Mason County, Bracken County's Blake Reed needed 18 points to reach the career 3,000-point mark. At the half, he had 17. He would eclipse 3,000 in the first bucket scored of the third quarter. He finished the night with 47 of the Polar Bears' 63 points. When we caught up with Reed, he was fresh off a 52-point game against Augusta.
In the second half, I caught on fire. I think I hit 6 or 7 threes back to back to back, and it feels real good. It was one of those days where everything I was shooting just felt like it was going to go in, so I just kept shooting.
He knew the 3,000 milestone was close, but that's not his goal.
At this point, I'm just trying to go for 4 because I feel like that's more history than 3,000.
Reed says he and his team don't always get the recognition they feel they deserve, and they're ready to put the state on notice.
Just because I'm from a small town don't mean that I can't play with the big dogs.
Reed says he tries to model his game after Steph Curry, and with this season and next still ahead of him, he's got plenty of room for growth. In Lexington, Lindsey Goff, WKYT.
Welcome back to the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week. It's Lexington Catholic, the Knights 13-1. Coach, how's that sound? You won 13 straight since losing the opener to North Laurel.
Yeah, we've come a long way this year. I think, we're growing as a team, and I'm excited to see what we've got for the second half of the season here.
I'm excited to see your ball club, too, because I see a lot of people flying around out there. There's no fear in this team. They can pass the ball. They can play defense. They can shoot. There's really no weak points of your ball club.
Yeah, it reminds me of kind of the old Danny Haney teams that we had a long time ago. We built our foundation on defense and, playing together, playing in a fast pace and getting up and getting moving. And these guys have done it, and I'm just excited to be a part of that.
Brandon, what was the team goals as you got into this season?
Well, it's always Lexington Catholic when it comes to basketball. Our goals never change. We want to compete at the highest level. We want to play a great schedule and get ourselves ready for the toughest district and the toughest region in the state, and hopefully get to the highest level we can. And these guys are accepted that challenge, and they're working their tails off night and day to get themselves where they want to be.
Your ranking, I know you're not big on rankings, but the next ranking you'll be pretty high in the state. Warren Central was number 1, and they took a beating in this term, but they did lose pretty good. But your ball club is 13-1 now. I think you're going to be ranked in the top 5.
Yeah, I think that ranking and $2 is going to get us a Diet Coke.
Cup of coffee.
Yeah, the great, wonderful. I'm glad and I'm happy for our students and our fans that we can, promote our school and do the right things the right way and, get that ranking, whatever it is. But in the end, we're just trying to get better. We're going to get focused on LCA. We got a district game coming up on Tuesday and see what we can do there.
Well, Coach, what will be your next goals as you move forward?
Well, it's just continuing the same, just always get better, and keep working with these guys. This is a labor of love. You're here all the time. My family, loves basketball, thank God, and they come and they're a big part of it. But I love coming to work with these kids. They're just great. They're from great families, and they're all just such a stellar group of good young men.
Thank you, Brandon, for joining us. We're talking to Hudson Sparks. He's with Lexington Catholic, and they just won the Catholic Holiday Tournament. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. It sure does.
You guys won it, and it wasn't easy, was it?
No, it wasn't easy. We got beat up, but we just had to focus in.
Why do you think your game has gone to another level this year?
I really think, we added Tyler, and Reese is just so much better this year, and it just frees up my game to, I get open in the corner on Tyler's assist, and then Reese just spreads the floor out, and it just makes everything a lot easier.
And Reese Potter, he adds a new dimension. He causes so much problems for teams that they're trying to go down low, doesn't he?
Right, it sure does.
And let's talk about your whole team. I think the Williams cousins really give you good play off the bench.
They do. They come off the bench with so much energy, and that just, a lot of teams, their depth isn't nearly as good as ours, and we can really tire people out.
What about Sam Clements and Sam Smith? They hustled their butts off, don't they?
Right, they sure do. And Sam Smith is just, he hustles harder than anyone I know, and Sam Clements is just tough.
Well, we're talking with Hudson Sparks. With a 3.0, you had a 4.0 last semester.
Right.
So you got good academics. How do you balance the academics and the basketball?
This school, just the teachers I'm really close with them. I can really go in after school and get all my stuff done, and I just make sure I have time for that after practice and everything to get all my work done.
Well, Hudson, thanks for joining us on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tyler, you had a good tournament, and you guys are the tournament champions, and you were the MVP. How's it feel?
It feels good. All credit to my teammates, coaches, everybody. I thought everyone played well, and, we happened to come out on top.
You did, and you beat a good North Oldham team. They're a scrappy bunch, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. they play really hard, really physical. I think we had to match their physicality. I think we did a really good job of it.
What do you think the overall the strength of the team is?
I think, we're one of the best teams in the state, I think we showed a lot of people that today. We can do three-point, drive, Reese. We play really good defense. I think we're the best defensive team in the state right now.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
You guys are aggressive. You get after it. You rebound. You pass the ball well.
Yes,
there isn't a phase of your game this week. Every phase is strong.
Yes, sir. I work on it all. I think it's really starting to show.
What do you think you've improved the most on?
I say probably my passing and driving. I think the last couple of years I've been more of a shooter, and I think I'm starting to come into the point guard role.
What about the academics? I know you're a good student, too.
Sir.
And how do you balance academics and basketball?
I think you just got to stay focused through it all. Just keep working hard and on and off the court, and it'll get done.
Yes. Well, Tyler Dorr, congratulations. Thanks for joining us on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Thank you.
That's Tyler Dorr. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Okay, with so many places to buy new appliances, where should you go? A big box store? How about a warehouse club? I don't think so. Go where your neighbors go. P-Rats was voted Central Kentucky's favorite place to buy appliances. Here's why. They have all the major brands at the guaranteed lowest price, low interest financing with options to fit any budget, plus an award-winning in-house service and installation team. Voted Central Kentucky's favorite place for appliances. We're the best in the bluegrass.
Nobody beats P-Rats. No matter who you cheer for or what the sport,
Clark's Puppet Shop is there to support the young people who play. Whether it's a snack on the way to the game or restocking on the way home, Clark's is the winning stop. And whether you're choosing from drinks, chips, or a one-of-a-kind crispy, crunchy chicken, you'll be a winner no matter what the scoreboard says.
Clark's Puppet Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, this is Kevin with Kentucky Cash Home Buyers, and we buy houses. We're the call to make to sell your house as is for a fair cash offer. We buy homes all over the area in any price range. Inherited houses, foreclosures, bad renter houses, vacant, or even nicer homes you just can't keep up with. Don't make any repairs or even clean up, and best of all, no closing cost. We're helping people all over the area sell their house as is. Call today for a fast, fair cash offer. Call 859-810-SOLD. That's 859-810-SOLD.
He dribbles it out, and GRC is your 2022 champion.
We have so much basketball tonight.
Spin dial in the paint.
School Game Time, Tuesdays and Fridays at 11 on WKYT. Sponsored by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report. William Warfield here with you. We got Anderson Green of Lexington Christian Academy. He's our Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. And Anderson, just talked to us about, the importance of not only doing great on the basketball court, but also in the classroom.
Well, I try to just put as much effort into school as I do in basketball. Just always trying to, apply myself and do what it takes to be good and off the court. So, and my teammates help me a lot with that. They're always, willing to get working with me here and helping me with school stuff if I need it. So, just couldn't do without them.
Being here at Lexington Christian Academy, they obviously, hold you guys to high standards in the classroom. And just talk to us about, being here at LCA and what's it mean to you.
I think it's a great environment to be around all these people. They're all super nice kids. All the teachers really care. It's just a great place to be.
I know, your basketball season's going really good right now. You guys went down to, was it South Carolina? Yeah, and won that tournament down there. And, you continue to shine here this season. Just talk to us about how basketball's going for you.
Basketball's going well this season. We've won a good amount of games, more than last year. And we're looking to just keep it going, keep playing, just always next game mentality. And loss, just look to get better.
So you all are getting ready to compete with that All-A Classic. You got teams like Frankfurt and Frankfurt Christian and, Sayre, obviously. Look forward to that every year. The school's already got an All-A state championship under the belt, not that long ago. Let's talk to us about competing in that tournament.
We're just looking to do like the team before us did, just bring another one to the academy. And we lost one to Sayre last year. We owe them, so looking forward to that.
So, being here at LCA, playing basketball at the level you do in a district that you do that's really good at basketball, just talk to us about, your daily routines and things like that.
I mean, usually just every day, come to school, do all that stuff, practice, get shots up after with the guys if they willing to stay. Always just looking to get extra work in, just more than just practice and do whatever it takes.
For the younger kids out there that, may not take grades as serious as you do, what kind of advice would you give them?
I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are on the court if you can't keep your grades up in the classroom. I mean, you just got to put the effort into both, balance it out.
Right, Anderson Green, he's the Lexington Christian Academy star. Had a heck of a tournament down there, like we said, in South Carolina. MVP of that tournament, by the way, and doing big things for his LCA Eagles team. Look for them in that All-A Classic tournament, of course, and just keep on rolling as basketball season continues here in the Bluegrass. Anderson Green, he's our Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week here on the Scholastic Ball Report.
It's time for your Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. Augusta visiting Paris. Augusta coming up with the steal, and watch the ball movement all the way around the horn. All 5 players touch it before Kylan Henson finishes down low. Worth another look. The defense turning into offense. Henson finishing with a team-high 25 points for Augusta, but it comes in a win for Paris. That is your Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all, not one bill. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. it saved our family.
At Window World, we offer a wide variety of windows to fit any style.
We offer entry doors, patio doors, and siding.
We are America's exterior remodeler and ready to transform your house into your dream home with our full line of products.
Our products have proudly earned the Good Housekeeping seal.
Superior products professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. Call to schedule your free in-home estimate today. Not only do we stand behind our windows, we stand on them.
We all want more of a good thing.
More.
And Miss Moore was no different.
More.
As her name suggested, she loved more.
More. More.
So when Miss Moore was injured, she called Morgan & Morgan. With more lawyers, more offices, and more than $15 billion recovered, she didn't have to ask for more anymore. When you're injured, you deserve more. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report for the UK Sports Medicine and Healthcare important segment. Today we have Tanner Eldridge, athletic trainer from Sayre High School. Welcome in, Tanner.
Thanks for having me back.
The topic today is very timely. We're going to talk about emergency action plans and their importance. So let's start a little bit with a question about what is exactly an emergency action plan, and how do they relate to the safety of the student athletes at athletic events?
It's a good question. An emergency action plan, or an EAP for short, is a regularly reviewed and updated document that provides instructions to the public during an emergency event, such as something like a cardiac event, which we've recently seen with the Bills game, severe weather, bodily injury, and things of that sort. Most EAPs include contact information for responders and administrators, identify locations of life-saving equipment, provide guidance to safe areas, and basic instructions for initial care of an injury or an illness.
So where can someone that's interested in knowing more about emergency action plans find these types of documents?
Any organization that's hosting a public sporting event is required to have the document posted publicly. These can most commonly be found near areas of public interest, such as the restrooms or by a concession stand. And then in addition to that, these documents are also readily available on organizations' websites.
And, for the general public or the spectator, what is their role, the bystander's role, so to speak, in an emergency action plan? I guess that could be helpful, couldn't they?
They can be helpful. Most of the emergency action plan will be carried out by the staff of the event. However, the most important role of a bystander is simply activation of the EAP. This just means when you see an emergency, acknowledge it, call 911, and let somebody with the hosting organization know that something of an emergent nature has occurred.
Well, thank you, Tanner, for that important information on the importance of having an emergency action plan. It's good to know that, public events are required to have those. And thank you for being on the Scholastic Ball Report today. That's Tanner from UK Sports Medicine, always keeping us healthy for all high school contests. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The All-A Classic State Tournament, so much fun. And for most small schools, maybe their only chance at a state title. Tonight we had a dandy. Augusta and Paris in the 10th Region Boys Opener. What a game between the orange and black. And Puck and the Doctor would see a doozy. Watch the passing from the Panthers. Everybody's going to touch it. Looks like the 86 Celtics. Kylan Henson finishes it off. He had 25. The Panthers on a 13-3 run. Chan Connor would get the ball, he'd be the recipient. It is 50-39. Paris is in trouble. Sean Ransom's like, man, we got to find something. Here come the Hounds, and in a hurry. Jakari Ransom knows how to hit threes. Ransom with 19. How about Zaire Ray? Last play of the third. Corner pocket is pure. It is 50-45 heading into the fourth quarter. Back and forth in the final frame. And it's Ray again. Top of the key. Paris pride by one. Now with 2.9 left. Malachi Ashford, who had 26, goes 6 for 6 at the line in the fourth. That makes it 65-62 Paris. Augusta, chance for overtime. LJ Connors heave. No. And Sean Ransom, my man. This is why high school sports is so much fun on a Friday night. Let's go. Paris survives 65-62.
Oh, gotta love that. Jeff Cody just one win away from becoming Western Hills' all-time winningest coach. Tonight facing Franklin County.
Great beard.
Second quarter, solid beard. David Jackson dishes. Will Wilder, he will knock it down. Ties the score 24. Final minute of the half. Kevin Russell, the dime to Caius White on the backdoor cut. Franklin County had the lead at the break. Third quarter, Zach Cox. Watch a little step back, knocks down a three. How about a shimmy? There it is. Flyers up by 5 on the other end. Walter Campbell, he's just padding his stat sheet. Misses the shot, gets his own rebound, misses again, grabs another rebound. Third time's a charm, plus the foul. Western Hills, they go on to win 52-44. Congrats to Coach Cody.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Good things come to those who wait. Unless you use Distinctive Design Remodeling to upgrade your home, go from fine to fantastic faster than you might think. With this many finished projects, what are you waiting for? Get your project finished faster with Distinctive Design Remodeling.
I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 30 years, my fights have been against giants. I fight the powerful for the powerless, and our results speak for themselves. We have recovered billions and billions and billions of dollars for our clients. $1.2 billion in one case alone. I risk my own money in case cause fighting these wrongdoers. If you want a fighter, you can count on me. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Well, that's the show for this week. Join us next week as we highlight high school athletes on the Scholastic Ball Report. Special thanks to our Scholastic Ball Report team, the King of Stream, William Warfield of Prepspin, and also Joel Clace, our director, WKYT, Bridget DeVries, our executive producer, and also the WKYT sports team of Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard, Lindsey Gall. As always, remember, for those you see and you don't see, keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Clark's Pump and Shop, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, La Rosa's Pizza, Mingy Beef Jerky, Prepspin, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.